This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
This game was played on a rainy afternoon at the Maxfield Sports Complex in White River Junction, Vermont, between the hosts from Hartford and the visitors from Spaulding. Both teams struggled to score in the first half, as it was mostly a defensive effort. A slightly wet field made it difficult to accurately pass and finish plays. It was Hartford, though, who had the majority of scoring chances, with guys like Nick Jones, Finn Sund, Ethan Snedden, and Hunter Noyes putting pressure on the Crimson Tide goalie Parker Spaulding. Parker did a nice job making save after save to keep the game scoreless. Whenever Spaulding did manage to get the ball into their attacking third, Hartford's goalie Shane Miller was always there to make the play. Toward the end of the first half, Spaulding sophomore Evan Dudley was involved in one of the better scoring chances of the game, but his shot on goal was just too high and hit the crossbar. At the break, neither team had found the back of the net and the game was still tied. To begin the second half, Hartford came out with more intensity, and soon Nick Jones was fouled in the box, which resulted in a penalty kick. Nick originally went left and Parker Spaulding made the save, but the rebound went right back to Nick, who buried the second effort to put Hartford ahead. The Hurricanes would hold on to this small lead right up until the final whistle, as Hartford came out on top with a 1-0 shutout victory. Hurricanes goalie Shane Miller made 6 saves in net. After the game, we spoke with both head coaches, as well as Hartford's Nick Jones and Kai Boeri, to get their takes on the win.
Well, it was a competitive game. We worked hard. We challenged for a lot of balls. We had some good chances to score. We hit the crossbar. We just got unlucky that we didn't make the final chance. We gave up a couple breaks. They were a good team, and they got the penalty kick and followed up on it and scored a nice goal against us. Our defense was great. We hustled Parker, our goalie. He did an outstanding job. He had a couple breakaways where he was able to make some good saves and really kept us in the game for the most part. Definitely our center backs, Jesse King and Seth Poyer, they held down the fort for us back there. They were able to mark up and make a lot of good clean tackles. Evan was the one that struck the ball off the crossbar, so he had a good opportunity, and also Dylan had some good attacking plays up there that we couldn't quite just finish off at the end. Yeah, we just got to work on moving forward as a team, getting more numbers behind the ball, and just kind of creating better chances for us. We gotta score some goals in order to win some games. That's our goal moving forward.
I thought we did a nice job of creating chances with our ball movement. Our forwards did a nice job making runs into space, and we were able to really exploit some passing lanes. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to finish today like we had been on our previous games. Well, I thought Nick Jones was outstanding again. He's been outstanding for us all season as a front runner. He was able to get the goal on the PK, a matter of perseverance. He missed the PK, keeper made the save, but he stayed with the play, finished it strongly, just wasn't able to do it within the run of play. Most of the season he's been very strong for us. He's been able to finish it, finish in each game for us. So I believe this is his 6th goal in our first 4 games. So he's really been carrying the team offensively. Well, it was actually very interesting because we really struggled against Mount Anthony in our last game. The boys really rallied, and we obviously made a lot of adjustments, and we had some talk at practice yesterday. And the boys really stuck with the game plan. They did a much better job with their individual defending, which led to better team defense. And so I give lots of credit to all the boys that I used in the back. They all did a much better job with their individual defense.
I think with Spaulding, as in general, we need to get better with just passing the ball 10 yards, 10 feet. And in the end, that'll get us hitting balls around a lot better, and that'll move us up the field. Against Spaulding, a team that likes to hit it really far and try and head it out of the air, I think our goal was to keep it on the ground, and I'm happy that we did a really well job with that, and we got a positive result. There's 2 of us up top and 2 of us on the wings, and I enjoyed how we have those 2 wingers always going up and down. They're working their asses off, and I really like it. So I'm happy that Nehemiah Arnold's on one side, and then Aiden Brooks is on the other side. They give us that width and depth, and I'm really happy that both of them are on that side. They're hustling, they're doing everything right, and we can just give it to them and focus on what they're doing, and then they can send it into the strikers and the middies, and everything goes from there. So the PK was called. Obviously, I felt like I got pushed on the back, so instead of trying to stay up and then finish the ball. I just went down and was hoping for the call, and I got it. So stepping up to the PK position, I'm usually comfortable in my PKs, and I felt that in a way I already had the goal, so I just remained calm, and then once I put it at the goalie and it came off him, I felt 100% confident that I had the next shot in.
I thought it started with our defense today, and it really, you start with the defense and then you work it into offense. We had a lot of good defensive composure, and we didn't play around with it. Nick Jones did a really good job. He finishes. I think he has 5 goals now in about 4 games. Nehemiah played really well down the line. He's really fast, and then just everybody in the back, Ian, number 21, and Jacob Mayotte, and then our goalie, of course, did real well.
Hartford improves to 3-1, while Spaulding falls to 0-3. The Crimson Tide will next host U32, while the Hurricanes next travel to Rutland on Saturday.
Yeah.